I'm pleased to be joined on Primetime Local News today by Assistant Fire Chief Bill Heesing. Thank you for joining us today, and 'tis the season to talk about fire safety.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us, and thank you for having Lloydminster Fire Department on your show to talk about it.
Well, I guess we'll start out with one of the big concerns, and that is Christmas tree safety. A lot of people get the real trees, and then if you don't water them, they dry out. That can cause a problem, but even artificial trees. So maybe what's the biggest thing, I guess, all-encompassing when it comes to both types of trees?
Absolutely. The big thing with it's always nice to have the real tree. It's fun to have to smell it and to have that Christmas feel. With the real tree is purchase it. Make sure it's fresh when you purchase it. The rule of thumb is cut 2 inches off the bottom before you put it into your tree stand. The big thing is water it daily. Always check it for water. Keep it fresh. But with any tree, do not use candles. Make sure the lighting you use is approved lighting. Check the rating on it. Along with that, also check when you buy it how many strings you can put in series.
Right.
Most of the time, it's usually 3 or 4 strings, and that's the max. And anything more would overload your electrical circuits. So.
And I also see in some pictures you can see below the Christmas tree where there's like 2 or 3 extension cords and a number of things plugged in. That's probably not a great practice either.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, try and use a power bar. So if there is an overload, the power bar or the GFI will trip out on you and keep it safe in your house. When you go to bed at night, turn your lights off. Enjoy the ambience of the lights and the Christmas feeling. When you're way out of the house, turn your lights off. And again, just keep safety in mind when it comes to the Christmas. Enjoy the season, but please be safe. So.
And with Christmas comes cooking. We usually have the big meals, we have company over, things get busy, and fires can also start by people just maybe even not meaning to, but not thinking and leaving things unattended, or as you mentioned before, little ones get around. What are some good tips for cooking over Christmas?
With any holiday season, the kitchen gets quite busy. Visitors come into your kitchen. You have little ones running around, so some people will make like a kid-free zone around their stove. Common kitchen safety is turning the handles to the back of the stove, making sure kids stay away from the stove when you're opening or closing it. The big thing is if you have a grease fire, an oil fire, if you're doing something with that sort of material, do not put water on it. That'll make the fire worse. It'll spread the fire. Put a lid on it, cover it, always smother a grease fire, or use a wet towel or something like that to smother it. Do not add water to it. It'll definitely spread the fire. So.
And a lot of people have company over the Christmas, and there's parking, there's fire hydrants, and first of all, obviously we don't want people parking in front of them, and secondly, you said a big thing that's very helpful to you guys is to keep that area clear around fire hydrants.
Yeah, and we appreciate the community's assistance with that. When it does snow, and it will, it is the Christmas season, it is the snowy season, please be aware of where the hydrants are in your neighborhood. If you're clearing snow, however you're clearing it, do not cover your fire hydrants with snow. A lot of people will, do that. But please take the time or the extra time to kind of give us a 3-foot by 3-foot square around the hydrant. It saves us time if there is an emergency in your neighborhood. Saves us time in hooking up to the hydrant and getting a water source, which also allows us to fight that fire that much quicker and more effectively. So we would appreciate the community's assistance with that. So.
And now, we were talking earlier, you were saying that it doesn't take long for a house to go up, and people may think that they have more time than they do, but what are you guys seeing now? And for these types of fires, how quickly can a home go up?
Yeah, NFPA.org has a lot of good information, so if you Google NFPA, there's a lot of good information. Years ago, it used to say you had 17 to 20 minutes to escape a house fire. Now with the building materials and stuff that homes are made out of and stuff you have in your living areas, you got less than 3 minutes to get out of your house. If you have a real tree or any sort of tree in your house, a real tree can engulf a room in less than a minute, and there's many videos and many studies that have been done on that. So again, being aware of that hazard you have in your house, please enjoy it. Please enjoy the Christmas season, but absolutely be aware that it is a live tree, and you want to take care of it and make sure you can enjoy it and enjoy the season. So.
Okay, well, we thank you so much for stopping by today. All great tips, and we hope, for your sake, you guys get to enjoy this season because there's no fires, and we appreciate you giving the information too, because I think it's just a good reminder. People get busy at this time of year, and some things they may not think about.
And absolutely, and I'd like to take this time from the Lloydminster Fire Department and our families, and wishing everybody in the community of Lloydminster and surrounding area a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and And again, we hope we all have a safe one and enjoy the season. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Okay.